Hi guys, I'm Diansu. I'm still in hell, but that's an aside. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the bell for more content. Anyways, without further deliberation, let's get on with the show. The wilds of Minecraft can be as exciting as a cornfield in the winter. But with the atmospheric mod by MC Abnormals, a whole new frontier of unique biomes will be in-game. So let's dive down into it. Welcome to the Rainforest. A biodiverse paradise, the rainforests are home to two varieties of endemic trees. First is the rosewood. These trees are the most common and have an almost purplish colored wood. It also has a far more vibrant neighbor in the form of the murado, which not only has golden particle making leaves, but also a vibrant reddish purple wood. So eat your heart out, you rosewood son of a bitch. As a side note, the rainforests have three variants. There's the flat and high plateaus, marked by their lack of trees and likeness to the state of Iowa. The basin, which is a flooded version of the rainforest populated by water hyacinth. And finally, the beautiful rainforest mountains, in extreme and rocky form. On the forest floor of this biome, you'll see your standard selection of jungle wildlife, flowers, Jeff Bezos, parrots, and most notably, the endemic monkey brush. A curious flower that has three forms: warm, hot, and scalding. If you have Neapolitan, all chimpanzees in the rainforest will have a brown coat, and when given a monkey brush will literally go ape, running around and leading their fellow country ape in a weird chase. Sometimes? They may sometimes throw the flower on the ground, continuing the cycle of madness as well. When this flower is stewed, it will give relief, which I'm going to need after I watch Minecraft monkeys run around in circles for 5 minutes. But that's an effect I'll cover later. Hanging off the heights of the rainforest, you may notice flowery vines. Those are the vines of passionfruit, an all-new offensive food item added in by atmospheric. When eaten, you'll gain the spitting effect, which causes you to start spitting seeds at a disturbing speed, and god, that was very hard to say. Now, if you cover the passionfruit in gold, it will become a shimmering passionfruit, and when eaten, it will essentially turn you into this. Now imagine that you're both the gun and the man firing it. You can craft passion vines into a coil, which when thrown will create an instant escape ladder. For less god-awful food, you can craft passion fruit into several nice dishes like tarts and sorbets. Ah yes, the deserts. Truly a lively place. They aren't. But with atmospheric, I say they've been beaten out by the wondrous dunes. They're made of arid sand and sandstone, which come in a regular and red variety, and are of course home to the yucca, a variety of equally prickly flowers and trees. Both of which give surprising amount of knockback when walked into, truly the pineapple of home defense. Yucca trees produce a variety of fruit that have a gravity-affected block form that deal damage on fall. To sustainably harvest them, make sure you don't cut off the branch, since that's where the bundles grow off of. Now, should you survive this process with a convex head, I'd recommend cooking them first, since not only do they give more hunger, but also the persistence effect. When this effect is active, it makes it so that the lower your hunger is, the faster you will become, with starving people seemingly being among the fastest on the planet. Their wood, if turned into a plank, is a nice peachy color. As a side note, yucca will also generate in deserts and badlands. Ah yes, the barrel cactus. You'd assume that such a little tiny cactus that, even when full grown, is still only 1 block tall, is mostly harmless, right? Well, first of all, you're wrong! And you should feel ashamed for it. For not only will they prickle you, but even the smallest ones will give you horrific poisoning. Their greatest contribution to society will be when they are crushed into orange dye. Or parted, since they'll become harmless. Within the dunes, you'll happen upon the aloe vera. When walked into, it may seem prickly, but when eaten as a gel or leaves, aloe vera will stop any burning for good, whether it be a mere scrape with sulfire or a dip into lava. If you want to regrow your aloe, just place the kernels into some arid sand, and if you brew a leaf of this amazing damn plant, you'll get relief, which when active will heal its user when they take damage. Its corrupted counterpart, known as worsening, of course does the opposite, jacking up the damage to a dangerous extent. Now, I've come to the conclusion that it seems everything natural about aloes are good, whether it be the potions, leaves, or even gel. So, I filled a pit full of aloe gel for a truly transformative experience. So let's dive down into it. As you wonder about the expanse of the dunes, you may happen upon an Arid Shrine, and while perhaps not as luxurious as the desert temple, they still offer their own little treasures, like Yucca gateaus, a husk spawner, and a dispenser full of both biome-themed and exotic loot. The dunes have a few little extra features. For example, there's the Gilia, a nice purple flower that, when turned into suspicious dew, gives slow falling, which grows outside the minuscule arid sprout. In addition, any zombie villagers that spawn in the dunes also wear unique cactus clothes, and are thankfully curable. Finally, the dunes come in a number of varieties. There's the lively flourishing dunes, which is home to the aforementioned Gilia, the boulder-laden rocky dunes, and the almost alien petrified dunes, which interestingly enough is filled with bundles of cooked yucca. Extra sandy. As of right now, the Hot Springs biome is currently unimplemented beyond single biome worlds. However, it still has its trademark travertine formations, which come in the colors ivory, peach, persimmon, and saffron, allowing for an expanded palette for all ye builders. Atmospheric has 3 sort of hidden tree types, which are all in the same limbo as the zombie horse. They are Grimwood, Kousa, and most notably Aspen, which is the one I'll be covering today. Aspen not only has a unique shape, but also generation, for within some of its logs, parts of it will be watchful, marked with eyes forever staring, never blinking, and perhaps seeing. The show's gotta come to an end, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell. This is your host Diansu, out.